How's it? Um, how are you guys doing? Are you doing okay? I hope you are. I sure am. If you can't tell, my sister said I should stop sticking my tongue out. She said it's not becoming. I said, excuse me. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to be a lady and not stick my tongue out. I'm not gonna say hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, share. I'm not gonna do that. It sounds nice, but I'm not gonna do it. It's just not my thing. It's not my thing. But anyway, I hope you guys are good. It's been so long, hasn't it? I've got so much to say. I've got so much to say. But there's one thing that I want us to talk about today. This thing has been on my mind. It's been on my mind. Okay, maybe about for the past 2 weeks. These these new cutanyana boyfriend girlfriend relationships. So I've been asking myself, when is the right time to say I love you? Hear me out. Do you wait for the other person to say it? Do you say it as soon as you feel it? Because obviously you start out and you're not really sure, and then as you go along you're like, okay, I like you, maybe I love you. Do you wait for the other person to say it? Do you say it when you feel it? Or do you wait for like a special romantic moment, night under the stars kind of vibe? Yeah, what do you do? Do you just be like, yay, I love you, huh? What do you do? I'll tell you, myself, ndugulengenge that will wait for the other person to say it. I'm not just gonna say I love you. Why must I say it first? If you can't, first of all, if you can't see it without me saying it, you don't deserve it. But I'm really curious. What do you do? Do you wait for the other person to say it? Do you tell them anyway when you feel you do? And also, when the other person says it, maybe they say it too early in the relationship and you're feeling like I'm not there yet. Do you then say I love you too anyway, just so they don't feel bad? Or are you just like, thank you, baby, thank you, sweetheart? They're like, I love you, and you're like, I appreciate it, because you're just not there yet? Or would you just, I love you too, because I don't want you to feel bad? What do you do? I personally can't wait for somebody to tell me that they love me, so that I can be like, what is it? What is it? What do you like? So I can be like, what? He'll be like, I love you, baby. I love you, sweetheart. And I'll be like, what do you love? What is it? Is it my this? Is it my that? Is it my inner beauty? What is it that you love? Because I feel like if you can't tell me what it is that you love, ufana udlala ngam. No? Ufana uba udlala nje ngam. In fact, do a whole speech if you ever I'm just giving you advice. If you are ever in a relationship with me, whatever kind of relationship it is, and you feel you need to tell me you love me, don't just say I love you, because I'm going to inquire. I am going to ask, say I love you. And then I'll be like, and you'll be like, wait, I'm not finished. I am not complete. I love this and this and that, and the way you this and the way you that, never change. I think that sort of thing, it really gives a person confidence. And whatever you do, whether even if it's just for that day or just for that week or whatever, you're going to amplify those good things that person pointed out. So I do think it's very important from time to time in your any kind of relationship that you've got, whether it's a friendship, a family relationship, a friendship, just from time to time, just be like, but you see the way you do that, or nje, you are quality, you know. It just gives us a lot of confidence, I think, and by us I just mean human beings. It gives us a lot of confidence. It just puts a spring in our step, you know. And let's also talk about love. What is it? When you tell me you love me, or even if you don't tell me, when you feel you love me or whomever, what do you mean? What is that? My dad always, when growing up, when you'd go to my dad and you'd be like, okay, for example, we'd be like, oh, ndifuna ukwenza driver's license, or ndifuna ukwenza learners. My dad would always be like, so what? Ndithini ke? In other words, you don't go to my dad with I want to, or ndicela. You're like, I wanted this. This is my plan. This is what I've got. This is the research that I've done. So, you know, when you say you love somebody, what do you mean? What does that mean to you? What's the difference between people that you love in your life? I'm talking about you. What is the difference in your life between people that you love and people that you don't? So if I fall under the category of people that you love, what am I to expect? I'll tell you about me. When I say I love you, I mean I will do anything for you. I don't know why that just made me emotional, but I will go to the ends of the universe just to make sure that you're right, just to make sure that you're happy, you're comfortable, you know, you're progressing. Because to me, make time, consider me, think about me. You know, there's what's it? Effortless effort. Nothing better. What I mean by that is, think about me, you know. Call me if you want to call me. Don't call me if you don't feel like calling me. But if you love me, you'll probably not have to say it. You'll probably never have to say it. I'll see it. I'll always just be seeing it. And I'll know. Make me feel it. Effortless effort. What I mean by that is, put me in your heart. Put me in your heart. And if I'm in your heart, I'll automatically be in your mind. You know, you will always be thinking about me. You will always just be conscious that somewhere in the universe, kukhona Yolisa, that to a certain extent, I am responsible for. You can drag me for this, but if you say you love me, you are responsible for me on some level. Otherwise, why are you here? You know. And the same with me. If I say I love you, it's my responsibility to make sure that you're okay. Whatever role I play in your life, I better do it, and I better do it well. Otherwise, why am I there? You know, you need to be thinking, I have a friend, I have a sister, I have a daughter, I have a whatever that is Yolisa, and I know that if I call her, she will come running. You know, maybe not physically. In situations, there will be times where maybe I'm not immediately available, but I will do everything I can to make sure that you're right, you know. And that to me is love. Unconditional, never ending, selfless. I'll say that again. Selfless. You know, millennials, we've got this thing, yoguba. We are so quick to just want to cut people off, you know. If this person is toxic, whatever, cut them out, block them, you know, never talk to them again, all of that rubbish. I say it's rubbish because I believe it's absolute rubbish. And that's just my opinion. I don't believe in cutting people off. Obviously, I'm not saying stay in abusive situations, but if you love me, again, I'm not just talking about romantic love. I'm talking about love in its purest form. If you love me, even if our relationship is uncomfortable, whether it's because of me or you or whatever is going on around us, if you love me, you're already saying, I'm going to make that effort to make better. So you talk to me, instead of cutting me off. Maybe I don't inspire you in any way. There's nothing that I do for you financially. Your emotional needs I don't meet. I'm just there. I'm just there. But you care about me and you love me. So talk to me. Say, Jonga, I'm not comfortable with this situation. I'm not comfortable. Because my thing is, I might not be fulfilling my responsibility, because honestly, I'll say it again, if you love me or if I love you, I've got a responsibility towards you. We've got a responsibility toward each other. So if you feel as a friend or whatever that maybe you're heavy laden because of me, and I'm not really useful, you talk to me and you're like, listen, first of all, are you okay? Because the way that you came into my life, obviously, if our relationship wasn't good at some point, we wouldn't be in any kind of relationship. So you need to say, are you okay? First of all, what happened? What changed? And then you say this. The reason I ask is because I'm not comfortable with where you and I are. I'm not comfortable, because of A, B, and C. I think maybe we could do this better, we could do that better. Let me help you get yourself in a better situation, and then get us together in a better situation. That's what I think. You don't give up on people. Where do you people get that it's okay just to walk out on people? Romantic love is another thing. And I'm not saying at all stay in abusive relationships. That's not at all what I'm saying. I'm just saying unconditional. Think about the love that God has for you. If you believe in God, think about the love that you think God has for you, or think about the love that your parents have for you. That kind of love doesn't say go die. It doesn't say go jump. And it's the purest. When I'm trying to think of the purest kind of love, and that is the love that I know God has for me. That's the love that I know that my parents have for me, my siblings have for me, and that love doesn't give up. It doesn't give up. If anything, it will smack you almost immediately. Yay! Boya! Obviously, we're not going to be controlling people here, but just love me. Just love me. Talk to me. I think also communication is very important. It is very important. That conversation, that one conversation that you and I are going to have, is the one thing I needed to whip me back into shape or whatever. I want to say love is better than money. I want to say it. Yes. Final answer. Love is better than money. Where love is, money will come. Because also, love, man, it just brings hope. Because you're like, where I fail, or where I fall short, I know I can count on that one. I know I can rely on that one. Not for anything material or physical necessarily. You just sometimes need to draw strength. Sometimes just by seeing certain people, you're like, okay, I have hope again. I can go back and do that again. I can go back and try that again. That's what real love does. That's how it makes me feel. So if I say I love you, that is what I mean. I mean, I will go to the ends of the universe for you. And if you say you love me, I expect that of you. I might not ask it, but I expect you to do everything you can for me. I'm not going to say it's okay if you don't. But if you don't, I'm not just going to cut you off, you know. We're going to work on the relationship. We're going to work on it because we said we love each other. My mom always used to say, or she always does say, when we do just random things that she just doesn't understand, she's just like, you know. And sometimes you do really just need to say, didn't you say you love me? Do you love me or don't you? If yes, then let's fix this. You know, this is not what you do. This is not what you do to people that you claim to love. This is not, I know love, I know it, and this is not it, you know. And if our definitions of love differ, let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation about what we expect from one another so that we're both comfortable. Okay. And going back to my question, you know, do you, I keep asking this because I'm genuinely curious. Do in a romantic relationship, are you the one who's gonna say I love you first? Are you like me, who's gonna wait for the other person to say it? Just because, you know, but you know when you are loved, I'm talking now specifically about those romantic relationships. You know when you're loved, you're just like, you haven't told me that you love me? Nah. But I can feel it. You just walk around like I am loved. I can feel it. You know, you're just like, I enjoy being your girlfriend. You know, some people, they're like, shame, I love him so much or I love her so much, but I hate being in a relationship with them. Like, as a person, you're the absolute best, but as a boyfriend, as a girlfriend, you suck. You treat me like rubbish. I hate being in a relationship with you. That's unfortunately, you know, that's the situation of some people. But with me, I'm just like, Ndizamuti, you always know when you're loved, even if the other person doesn't say it, but it's obviously nice to hear it so that you can be like, what do you love? Sit there with a paper and pen and be like, what do you love? You know? And I think whoever needs to know that they're loved by me, whether I said it or not, or whether I say it or not, you know. And if at this point you don't know, then I don't know how to help you. I don't know how to help you. But it's a beautiful thing. It's gorgeous. It's stunning. Love. It is freaking amazing. I promise. And if you haven't felt this way in any of the relationships that you've been, try to be that person. Try to be the one who shows people how or what love should be. And I promise that you'll feel it. Almost immediately. In closing, love. Like I said, if you love me, you love me regardless. You will do everything you can. You will always amplify the good and doubt the bad. I'll say that again. You will believe the good. You will glorify the good. You will celebrate the good, and you will doubt the bad. You'll be like, if you hear something, say you hear something about me or whatever, that maybe I did or didn't do something bad. If you love me, you'll be like, aye. You will be like, no. You are saying what? Aye. Who? This one. Aye. I beg. Get out. You'll be like, never. You will be like, never. Not that one. No. And then you will come back and talk to me and say, yeah, man, you know, this and this is being said, or this and this I've seen. Tell me it ain't so. Or if it is so, explain it to me. And now I know some of you are thinking, you know, stay out of people's business, whatever. But if you love me or I love you, you are in my business. I am in your business, whether you like it or not. You know, you talk to me and say, yay, what is going on? What is going on? Because whatever is being said, if it's not coming to me, it's not, there's no love there with those people. But the moment that it reaches you and it still doesn't come to me, do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Yeah, so you always doubt the bad. You always doubt the bad. I'm not saying be dumb. I'm not saying be stupid or be naive. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying love me. Okay. So good to be back. Like, subscribe, dislike, share, comment. Let's talk. Engage me. Talk to me. Interact with me. That's why I'm here. Okay. It's about 2 p.m. now, so you guys must have a good afternoon or a good evening or a good morning or a good day or whatever. And let me know what you want to talk about. My next video is going to be so different from this one. I'm probably even going to shoot it right now. I'm going to upload them on different days, but we just need to have these conversations. All right. I love you. You might not believe me. I know you don't believe me. Whoever you are, whether we are friends, whether we are boyfriend and girlfriend, whether we're whatever, you know, even if you're a perfect stranger, and I'm telling you I love you as a perfect stranger. What I mean is, if I ever saw you on the street, I would never let you suffer. Dikwana? Never. And that's just pure Christ-like love. Pure charity. Okay.